Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Before we dive deeper into the marketing mix, let me start by saying just a few words about my own background. My name is Lailatul. I am student from Faculty of Economics Management Program, Sultan Agung Islamic University of Semarang, Indonesia. As you can see on the screen, today's topic is marketing mix, and this presentation will take 10 minutes. This presentation is especially relevant for those of you who are learning about business. So why marketing mix? As we know, marketing mix is an important part of business strategy. We as prospective managers certainly need to know what the marketing mix is. Alright, let's jump right in. Next, we've divided this presentation into 5 main parts. To start with, I'm going to explain the definition of marketing mix. Then I will tell you why marketing mix is important. After that, we will be looking at 7-piece marketing mix and then example of marketing mix, and finally I will summarize my presentation. Well, I've told you about a table of contents. Let's begin by what marketing mix is. So what is marketing mix? Marketing mix is a set of action a business takes to build and market its product or service to its customer. It helps to make sure that you are able to offer your customers the right product at the right time and the right place for the right price. Whereas traditionally the marketing mix was executed through the 4 pieces of marketing. Nowadays, 3 more additional tools have been added to the mix, making it the 7-piece of marketing. Business use a blend of this marketing mix elements to generate the response they want from their audience. Okay, we've looked at about marketing mix. After we know about the definition of marketing mix, then we also have to know how important the marketing mix is. There are 8 reasons why the marketing mix is important for business. So the first helps understand what your product or service can offer to your customer. An example, we must explain the product honestly and what products benefit. And the second helps plan a successful product offering. With the marketing mix, we can improve the promotion of product in the middle people. And the third helps with planning, developing, and executing effective marketing strategies. And the fourth helps business make use of their strengths and avoid unnecessary cost. And the fifth helps be proactive with the face of risk. With the marketing mix, we know about a risk that must be faced. And the sixth help determine whether your product or service is suitable for your customer. And the seventh help identify and understand the requirements of customer. And the last helps learn when and how to promote your product or service to your customer. Okay, that we have know the importance of marketing mix. Next, we will looking at 7-piece marketing mix. Let's see together what the 7-piece marketing mix actually is. So the first is product. The product or service sits at the center of our marketing, and critically analyzing it is a key to marketing success. To determine what problems your product solves, ask yourself questions such as this. The first, who is the target market? Why is it the best fit for your audience? What would they call your product category? And who would they say your competitors are? And the last, what quality of product are they seeking? How large is your target market? What benefit does your product provide the target market? And the answer to this question inform your messaging and allow you to focus on your product benefits and customer pain point instead of product features. The term product does not mean only a physical object. It can also be a service. To cover this first P, you will have to describe the product's characteristic, design, packaging, and functionalities. It plays in the range as well as the services that are attached to it. Try to explain the characteristic of the product that make it different, unique, and that are part of its identity. And then the second is price. The second is price. Economical, luxury, and high-end are some words that come under product pricing. Regardless of your approach, you must understand what your target buyer is willing to pay instead of pricing your product on guesswork. To help you determine your pricing, ask yourself, what is the perceived value of your product? How may your pricing reflect this value? And then the cost plus margin, you add a margin to your product cost value based. The price is determined according to the consumer's perception of value competitive. You realize using the competition research and fix your price according to one of your competitors. The pricing strategy, once determined, will have to be decided in a price tactic. The pricing tactic is the operational extension of the pricing strategy. It describes how, in concrete terms, the pricing strategy is applied in the field. In this respect, the strategy of Swiss watchmaker is fascinating. They create a shortage that support demand by voluntarily limiting production and choosing to whom they want to sell. And the third is plate. Place determines product distribution. That is, where will your product be available for purchase? Will it be an online store, or do you use physical storefronts? Place determine how you distribute your products to reach an user or customers. You ask yourself, where will your product be available for purchase? Do you own these distribution channels? Do you work with partners to distribute your product? Will you use physical storefronts? Will there be an online presence? And the different distribution channel you can use for your product include wholesale, outlet store, single location retailers, chain or department stores, franchise or e-commerce stores. In this part, we analyze how the product or service is distributed, and there are three main distribution strategies. And the first, direct distribution via a third party network hybrid, a mix of the two previous ones. Outsourced distribution via a franchise network of or third party distributors also has marketing coverage advantage, so brand may naturally attract some customer segment that could be represent additional sales for your company. Regardless of the distribution strategy chosen, careful consideration must be given to the location of sale outlets. The research on implementing physical commerce is of particularly importance because if the decline in the number of visitors to physical sales outlets. Fourth is promotion. Promotion focuses on the how and where of getting your product in front of your audience. Some questions to consider: what marketing tactic will you use to promote your product? What marketing channels will you use? And what marketing content will you publish? These questions will help you think up different marketing ideas and decide the channels you will use to reach your audience and a plan to get the word out and continue attracting customers. And it covered the aspect related to the company's communication and the strategies used to make itself known on the market. And the result is measured by the notoriety of the company among its target customer. It is helpful to start by describing in broad line the communication strategy followed by the company, like media, use sponsoring, influencer. So which channels are preferred, like digital, radio, TV, press, out of home, and according to what logic are these channels selected when advertising investment are made. The repetition of message plays a role in the persistence of the information in the customer's mind. And the fifth, packaging. Alright, we come to the fifth point, which is packaging. Good product packaging positively affect consumer buying behaviors, not just that, but it improve customer experience, encouraging them to buy from you again. To improve your correct product packaging, ask yourself this question: what is your product's first impression on the target market? And the second, what does the target market see, hear, touch, smell, or taste when they experience your product for the first time? And the third, how does your target market feel when they experience your product for? And the sixth is positioning. Define your unique selling proposition or USP, the impression you want to leave on your customers. Think about the following question. The number one is, how does this product differ from others in its product category? And number two, why is it the best option? Number two, why should your target market hire this solution? Number four, what outcomes will your target market gain by hearing this solution? And number five, what impression do you want to leave on your customers? This question will help you determine how your product or service differ from other business offering similar product or service, and how your customers should perceive you. And the last one is people. Determine who your target audience, then create your marketing persona to inform all your marketing efforts moving forward. Aspect related to human interaction through the multiple channels available today. To get started, ask yourself, the number one is, who is your target audience? The number two, who are your best kind of customer? And number two, what traits or quality or attributes do these customers share? The number four, what causes the good customers to search for a solution? Number five, why do they hire your solution instead of competitor? Okay, we have understood 7 pieces of marketing mix. Next, there is a quote of this quite famous. The quote is from John Romeo. You may have heard about John Romero. There is no programmer more closely related to their work than John Romero, co-founder of ID Software with John Carmack. He became the face of Doom 2 and Quake, which blew up more than just the video game industry. They shook up Congress, international markets, and multi-million-dollar business. See Presley took the medium of gaming from the era of Pong to a time of first-person shooters. John Romero once said a word in his interview that people always remember him. John Romero said, you should know of your total sales which customers are bringing in the most money, the 80% of sales, and which one are not the 20s of sales, and the 80% of sales of as a matter of fact will most likely be coming in from only 20% of your entire customer list. This is the famous 80-20 rule. You must know their context, perhaps even their birthday. Okay, nice quote from John. Next, let's look at the one of the marketing mix in the business, on of which we take an example from a very famous shoe brand, Nike. Let's look at an example of the marketing mix in the Nike shoe brand. The swoosh logo, the "Just Do It" tagline, and the tones of professional athletes who wear Nike product do enough to keep them on everybody's mind. The number one, product. Nike design, manufactures, and sell athletic shoes, apparel, accessories, and other supporting equipment. And the price, Nike uses a value-based and premium pricing system for its product. And the place, customers can shop for Nike's product at Nike's online store, in Nike's retail outlet, and the third-party retail stores. Place, customer can shop for Nike's product at Nike's online store. Promotion, Nike spend millions of dollars yearly to promote its product through television and social media advertisement. Most of these advertisements usually carry a "do it against all odds" message, which fuels their customer desire to achieve more success. Nike also sponsors many sport teams and works with influential professionals athletes. And then the packaging. Nike shoes and all the products come in naturally friendly materials that all wear the swoosh logo positioning. Nike has positioned its brand as the top choice for professional athletes who want to achieve at the highest level possible, and people. Nike primarily target athletes or people who are active or engaged in physical fitness activities. They also have many products for people who want to wear these light shoes. And there's a lot more to talk about, but since we're pushed for time, let's move on to the next topic. We've looked at the one of the marketing mix brand. As you can see, Nike is a team comprised of the Nike, Jordan, and Converse brand, driven by a shared purpose to leave an enduring impact. Nike is an American multinational corporation that is engaged in the design, development, manufacturing, and worldwide marketing and sales of footwear, apparel, equipment, accessories, and services. The company is headquartered near Beaverton, Oregon, in the Portland metropolitan area. It is the world's largest supplier of athletic shoes and apparel and a major manufacturer of sports and equipment. Quality Jordan shoes. This is the bestseller Nike's product. So the Nike's product bestseller is Jordan shoes. It is known today that the Jordan sneakers are the very best shoes at a reasonable price on the market. For lovers of beautiful shoes, Jordan are not only comfortable sneakers but also collectible that are exhibited in museums around the world. The quality of the Air Jordan is undoubtedly the secret to the success of this attractive and stylish product. The advantage of Jordan shoes, this is the material. Nike takes great care in choosing the best material for the manufacturing of its clothing. Whether it's sports shirt or sneakers, the quality of workmanship is excellent. And then tight control. And every pair of Jordan shoes manufacturer is thoroughly inspected by shoes expert. If it does not meet all manufacturing standards, then the product will not reach the market. And then strict monitoring during production, and then at the end of the Jordan manufacturing process, it is assigned a serial number that allows it to trace its origin, attest to its authenticity, and have access to the sports brand's after-sales service. And then inspiration from the best, Nike took inspiration from the one of greatest basketball players. To create this legendary shoes line, Michael Jordan is the logo of these sneakers, and with his personal touch accompanies everyone who wears them. Why should you buy Jordan shoes? The number one, perfection is not without flaws. Before avoiding buying Jordan shoes, it's important to remember why you must have at least one pair of Jordan shoes in your life. And then awesome view. Wearing Jordan on the street in the right attire will earn your smart body compliments from passerby and a look you won't be able to escape from your smart body shoes. And then fashionable, and then quality product. And a pair of Jordan shoes can cost thousands of dollars. This is not very practical if smart friend wants to have fun without breaking the bank. And then finally we come to the end of the discussion is conclusion. The conclusion of marketing mix is with the right set of guidelines, marketers are able to strategize and develop campaigns that work towards gaining and retaining highly valuable customers. Marketing mix is a set of action a business takes to build and marketing its product or service to its customer. It's helped to make sure that you were able to offer your customers the right product at the right time, at the right place, for the right price. Marketing mix is the main factor influencing whether a business can sell it profitably, and the company consider it to suit the mix is the main factor influencing whether a business can sell it profitably. The company consider it to suit the needs and preference of customer in the target market. This leads me to my next point, which is the 7 P's of marketing mix. The number 1 is product, the number 2 is price, the number 2 is place, the number 4 is promotion, and the number 5 is packaging, number 6 is positioning, and number 7 is people like employees, personality, skill, and this brings us to the end of this presentation. I hope marketing makes a little clearer after today. Well, that's all our discussion today. Thank for your attention, and we welcome all questions about this topic. Thank you and good morning. Below we provide some reference in making this PowerPoint. Once again, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.